have time to keep preparing to come before the people. I just have to be me and just bring it as it is. As I am, I know you'll know. As you know, I'll know. But I want to share before, because it seems like days go by so fast, and if I don't respond to what be in my spirit or what's being told for me to do practically at that moment, time is going by where we can forget, and it just slips by. Not that we forget, but that next thing you look up, a day, another day, 3 days have passed by, and you haven't responded to what was in your spirit to act on. Because what we need to be realizing at this time is we need to be reacting on our intuition almost instantaneously, because this is how fast time is moving. And things are moving in a faster pace. So when, especially those of us that are used to following our spirits and following the guidance of the universe, God, the creator, we know that, we're familiar with the walk and the hearing and seeing. So we need to move on it almost instantaneously. Once we get that confirmation in our spirit, we need to start reacting on it in a faster reaction. This morning, I didn't wake up with the universe, God, making a phrase, making a statement to me. It was more so a knowing in my spirit that this is what needs to be said. It was just an intuition. And our intuitions will turn into knowings. And forgive me for being distracted, but I really do not like not knowing where I'm looking at on these devices, where exactly the camera is. But so if you see me with my eyes closed, it's because I don't know where I'm looking at, and that I don't like that feeling. I need to know. I want to know. But I woke up this morning with the intuition, not the statement in my ears, but with the intuition. And the intuition, the intuition was God, the universe had made a statement about a week ago, which was 3, 2, 1. And either that 3, 2, 1 was meaning it's counting down to like time winding down, or 3, 2, 1, like it's a surprise, and it's all of the above. Some people in their lives it is 3, 2, 1, meaning time is running out. Do what you're going to do. Decide which, straddling the fence. Those days are 3, 2, 1. You need to be here or there, walking by the spirit, or just staying in ignorance of not wanting to have a relationship with your spirit, with God, with the creator. I'm not saying who knows what route you want to go to do that. I don't care if you want to join a church, if you want to join a religion, that's on you. But long as you're deciding to make a decision to know that there is a higher power, that there is something bigger than yourself that can guide and lead and speak to you. So when we decide to get off the fence, that 3, 2, 1, make a decision, or also the 3, 2, 1, meaning this thing is really getting ready to tables turn, the head, the last shall be first, the first shall be last. And this is kind of what, but going back to the intuition that I woke up on was regarding the 3-2-1. It's like a triangle. That bottom layer, that bottom section of the triangle was the 3. And even in the world, you know the saying, the rich get richer and the poor get poor. Even in the economy, if you know the pyramid of the economy, that lower level, the poor, the below poor, they're getting poorer. And that tip of the triangle, the rich getting richer, they're getting richer. So that bottom foundation, that third foundation, the second level and the first level, it's like the triangle, and there are 3 levels, the 3-2-1. This is also what was revealed more in my spirit regarding the 3-2-1. Not only the countdown, meaning time running out, and not only the 3-2-1, meaning surprise, like a big, you're gonna get a surprise. It's meaning all of that. And here's a third meaning of the 3-2-1. The intuition, my spirit, I woke up with this morning with the knowing that this is what I'm to say, is that third foundation. Those of us that are on the second and the first levels, we need to stay in the knowing for the third foundation, because that third foundation, they're having more of the challenge to come to the next level, whether they're going to get off of this fence, straddling this fence, and either decide to stay in the ignorance of not having a relationship with your spirit, with the creator, with God, or you're going to step to the other side and build a communication, build a relationship with your inner knowing, with the God in you. That third foundation has to make a decision to have a relationship with the God in them, to decide to stop being in ignorance of not realizing they have a deity within, or they have a higher power, a creator, a God. They have to make that decision, either or. And those of us that are on the second and the first level, we have to stay in the knowing for those on that third level, because we're vibrating, we're magnetizing them up. We're strengthening them, we're giving them, our energies are connecting them to come on up. We can't give up on those that are on the third lower level, because okay, I don't care if it's family, friends, lovers, whatever the case may be, jobs, I don't know, whatever the case may be. But right now I'm speaking on those to make a decision to come and have a relationship with their God in them. That the ones that are on the second and the first level, don't give up on those that are on the third level, the bottom level, the lower vibrating levels, because they're going through the stronger challenge, because they're the one, they really have to make a decision, either or. And time is counting down. So those of us that are on the second and the first level, we have to magnetize them. Our energies have to bring them into the fold. Our spirits are connected, so we don't want to give up faith on them. We don't want to stop praying for them. We don't want to stop holding on to them. They're coming in. The harvest is coming in. We have to keep that faith. We don't want to cut them off. Don't cut them off. We may not be connected to them in this world, or in relations, like mothers and children may not be connected, husband and wife, or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be. We may not be connected with that partner that is gone astray. So, but we're not to dismiss them and throw them away. No, keep holding on to them. Keep the faith for them, because they need our energies. They need us to magnetize them to come on up. We're one, so we have to magnetize them to bring them up. For them to get that stronger vibration in their spirits, we need to be focusing the energies on them by holding on and not letting go of our focus of keeping them in prayer. We don't have to be in connection with them, because we may be not with them, but we keep our spirits for the good towards them. Don't let our thoughts, our spirits towards them turn to negative, turn to anger and giving up on them. No, let's not give up on them. They need us right now to help them their frequencies to rise. So let us stay focused on loving them in spirit and praying for them and having faith. Oh, they coming. Oh, I know they coming. Do not give up on our beliefs about our loved ones, about our friends, about our family, because they have to make that decision 3, 2, 1, either or. And the way they're going to make it stronger and faster is those of us that are on the second and the first level, we need to stay in high frequency, high vibrations towards them, that they can rise. The next thing that I know in my spirit to bring up, I asked God a few days ago, I said, give me a scripture, because in my spirit, and the messages that I'm bringing forth from my knowing in my heart, and what from God is whispering, the universe, angels, ancestors, however you all want to say it. I say God. I say the universe, my creator. I probably say all of them. Most High. I say them all, because we're meaning the same thing. But the messages that I be bringing forth over and over is that things that we're doing is coming about. The consequences, the reaction for every action is coming faster. So all of the good, all of the believing and knowing, and the actions that we're putting out that are to the positive, to the higher vibrating levels, we're going to see it's coming back to us faster. And also the ones that's doing it to the negative, to the lower vibrating levels, the consequences is coming faster as well. Karma will go around and coming around. It's coming around a lot faster. So a few days ago, I asked God, I say, I need a scripture that I know the overall scripture that has been revealed to me, line upon line, precept upon precept, scripture upon scripture. This is what is being said, that things are coming around faster, whether to the good or to the negative, to the positive or to the negative, to the bad, to the good. I asked my God, can give me a scripture that I could stand on, because I'm bringing forth a lot of messages that is coming faster, but I want a scripture that I can stand on to know with my physical eyes. I already know it in my spirit, and there are scriptures that say it, but I didn't know what specific scripture that I could go to. And this was a few days ago, and just this morning, no, I can't say that, because the scripture came probably that same day, but now a few days later, now I'm bringing it to you, because I basically, like I said, I didn't forget, but time is moving faster in our spirits. It seemed like time is like, in the natural, it seemed like time is flying. but in our spirit, we know there is no time. But again, a few days ago, I asked God about give me a specific scripture to stand on regarding how what we do is coming back even faster. Okay, and the scripture was Amos 9:13. Hold on. Amos 9:13. Okay, let's see. This is so good. I thank God that He gave me a scripture to stand up on, that we all can stand on, to know that time is coming where, hey, is this thing moving to the good or to the bad? We want to stay on the good, that, just to stay in that high frequency. Okay. It says, and again, this is Amos 9:13. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed. All right, let's see. Let me go back and see if we can find it in another translation. This is good. This is good. I want to see if it's in another translation. Oh, the first translation I read was King James Version. Okay, this is MSG. I don't know what MSG stand for. Message Bible, maybe. I don't know. Okay, it say, yes, indeed, it won't be long now, God's decree. Things are going to happen so fast, your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other. You won't be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once, and everywhere you look, blessings, blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and hills. I'll make everything right again for my people, Israel. They'll rebuild their ruined cities. They'll plant vineyards and drink good wine. They'll work their gardens and eat fresh vegetables and plant them on their own land. I'll never again be uprooted, for the land I've given them, God, your God, says so. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I love that. I didn't finish reading all of that on King James Version. But what it is saying is, things are going to be happening so fast, it'll make your head swim. And that's what I'm trying to say. Those of us that are sowing seeds, those seeds are going to be growing up so fast. Like I said, what may have taken 3, 5, 10 years back in the past, these things are going to be coming up as soon as you plant them. Harvest is going to be, you're going to be planting when harvest coming up. We trust me. Be in that flow. Be in that circulation. Make the decision, because it's counting down where it won't be that easily accessed, to be in that circulation of the outpouring. We are witnessing the most beautiful time. This is so beautiful. The reapers are going to overtake the harvesters. Our seeds aren't going to even be in the ground long enough for things are going to be popping up. Your words that you're going to be speaking are going to be happening instantaneously. Things that you're going to be manifesting is going to be happening like, this is the time we're in. Over and above what we could ask or think of. What's going on out there in this world, all of the disease, virus, just a bunch of mess. Don't be in that circulation. We could be in it, but we don't have to be of it. We need to be knowing what's going on in a higher level. Yes, we can be aware of what's going on in this lower vibrating world, but our vibrating needs to be stayed up high. That is a whole nother element. We're not in this world. We're in it, but we're not of it. Stay on that high vibrating level. Our blessings are not coming like the world trying to give it to us. They only want to give and take away. They only want to give drama, heartache, burdens, heavy weight, sickness, disease, drama, problems. That's what the world can give. But 3, 2, 1, get in to the circulation of the high vibrations, and where it's going to be overflowing in blessings. No matter what level, the blessings are going to run us over. The Bible says that good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Peace will run and overtake you. This is where we are. This is where we live. This is where we reside. This is where we dwell. In the secret place of the Most High, of our Creator, of God, the universe. Stay in the secret place. Stay within, so that what that which is within will start revealing itself without. A whole nother level of this thing. A whole nother manifestation of this thing. It's a good thing. And I'm saying thing because we are in the natural, but we live in and of and move and have our being from within. But we're out here. We can't separate it, but we could be on a different, we could be doing the same things, but coming from within in this thing. It's a good thing. From within to without, it's a good thing. I gotta go with the flow. I wasn't even gonna bring this up. It's not that I don't care, but I don't dwell on this. I'm a single woman, very much ready to be married. I don't dwell on those thoughts. I let the universe handle that at its time. But he knows, the universe, God knows my heart. Yes, I want to be in a power couple for the more power of manifesting this good thing for ourselves and for each other and for the world and for our own life, spirit, physical, mental. That power couple will help this thing be in a more godly, powerful, manifesting realm. But where I was going with this is because, like I say, my mind wasn't even on that, but I've got to speak from my heart. Those of us that are single, you want to get in the mindset of being connected, but be connected with the divine connection. Don't get connected to somebody that's not on that same mindset of wanting to build their spirits to their mind, body, and spirits to higher levels. Do not get connected up to those type of people or things or places, because we need to get connected. Things are coming together. The connection, things are coming to the 3, 2, 1. They're coming together. And those of us that are single and that are called to be connected, don't fight it. There is a divine time, and if you know in your spirit it's a divine time, but you're fighting it, or your mind and your spirit are in two different, cooperate. Go ahead on 3, 2, 1. Get either or. These decisions need to be made. People, we know in our hearts the decisions to make. Those of us that 3, 2, 1 counting down about, make a decision whether you want to follow your spirit or stay in the natural and don't want to have nothing to do with building your spirit, being the best, higher inner being, higher God in you. You don't want to have nothing to do with that. Then that time is counting down. The time is counting down with those of us that we know certain decisions that we need to make that's within our spirit. We need to make that decision now. Time is counting down. 3, 2, 1. Whatever decisions that we're knowing we're needing to be made, we know in our hearts. I don't care if it's a job, if it's a mate, if it's deciding to come to the spiritual matters of things and stop being logic. I don't know. But whatever decisions is in place in our spirits, we know, you know, it's time to make that decision, because God is finalizing things, the connection of things, because there is more to be done. And for the more to be done on the higher vibrating levels, the connections have got to be made. We have got to be in our place. We have got to be in our lanes. We have got to be set. I may have to ask God for a scripture on regarding this as well. I know it in my spirit and I know it from the word, but I like specific scriptures as well. Excuse me. So when this thing gets, when the shaking, all the shaking and the tumbling and crumbling and separating, cutting, when all of that settles, when the ground, when the shaking and the tower moments, all of this stuff falling and separating and cutting, when all of that settles, things are going to be where it's going to be. And then it's just straight building or straight, I don't know, but we're not on that. We're talking about skyrocketing. Things are going to skyrocket. So let us be in place. It's happening now. It's happening already, but it's going to be where it's going to be right here, everywhere, all around. Just like this freaking virus and whatever messes in your face all around. That flip, that outpouring, it's going to be all around. It's going to be so out in the open. The natural way of living. So good. So good. So let us be on the higher vibrating level. And those of us that are on this triangle, the third, the second, and the first level, those of us that are on the first and the second level, let us stay in high vibration. So those that are on the third level, they know in their hearts they're being called. Oh, they know it, but they don't want to let go. Things trying to keep them, holding them, people trying to keep them and hold them back. They know it, but let us stay high vibrating towards them, stay believing, stay in faith, so they can feel the energies. Because we are one and we can magnetize them. And those of us that are single and desiring that mate, stay in the high vibrating and believing and knowing. Stay positive so that magnetize, you can bring them right on, bring it where in place. Things are coming in place because it's about to settle. 3, 2, 1. It's about to settle. And we will be in place that we continue to build on that vibrating level that we were placed at. So, okay, I got it off. I did it. I said it. And I pray all of us feel this heart to heart message. Iron sharpening iron. So let us get in our place so we can get ready for this overtaking, running us over, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running, overflowing blessing that is on the scene. 3, 2, 1. Get ready. All right. I love you. Have a blessed day.